What's up, everybody? Welcome to Claiming Christianity. My name is Steve. Today we've got a fun one for you, and I'm doing it a little different kind of style than before. So if I fumble through this, you'll enjoy watching me fail. But we're going to be comparing these two Bibles. This comes to us via one or two of you, not a whole handful, but quite a few of you asked after I've done reviews on both of these Bibles. What we have here is the NKJV Compact Maclaren Series Bible and this NKJV Compact Reference Bible with zipper, right? So we're going to kind of compare these side by side because after I did this one, somebody asked, hey, how does that compare to the Maclaren? And I thought, you know what? Let's compare them and to see what you get if you're looking for a compact Bible, what you might want. So we're going to jump over to the table and we're going to kind of compare these just to see what the differences might be. And we'll throw in just a quick look at a pit minion towards the end there to kind of give you a variety. So without further ado, let's jump over to the table. Okay, so what we have here is the Maclaren, the NKJV, New King James Version, Maclaren Series. There's a handful of these Maclaren Series Bibles out there. I've reviewed different sizes. I've reviewed a few of them, and they're really, really nice Bibles. This one is brown leather soft. And by the way, we're going to be giving this one away. So I hope you've stayed tuned so far. So this Maclaren Series Compact Bible, these are really nice if you're looking for compact Bibles, you know, because you want to throw it in a purse, you want to throw it in a backpack. A lot of people like these compact Bibles if the size font doesn't bother you, but what you're going to get with them. And then this one showed up, and you guys know I like my zippers. Just because they're handy. Again, if you're throwing it in a suitcase or a backpack or a purse, having a zipper might be handy for you. And I just reviewed not too long ago, and I'll try to include links here down in the description for both of the full reviews. This is not a full review, just a quick comparison. This New King James Version Compact Reference Bible, this is in black leather soft with a zipper. Okay, so let's quick kind of take a look at some of the basic features. So they're both dual column layout. We'll take a look at that. Most Bibles these days come line matched with a sewn binding. Okay, this one has a zipper. This one does not. This one has two ribbons. This one does not. So let's get rid of the boxes and take a look at what we have going on here. All right, so here they are, side by side. I do have a ruler to show you. They're basically real close to the same size. The Maclaren is thicker. And that's a little bit better of a view to see that it's thicker. Okay, and a little bit shorter. Okay, so you're looking at about an inch shorter and half an inch thicker. This is about 1.5 inches by about 1 inch. That's rough, okay? But they're very, very close in size. Now, what you'll notice right away is that this one has two ribbons sticking out the bottom, and I mentioned this in the review. The zipper does not, okay? So the zippered Bible does not come with any ribbons. My guess is because the ribbons are just going to be getting caught in the zipper all day, and that ain't going to work, right? So that is one difference that you need to know. Obviously, the big difference here is the zipper. So the NKJV Compact Reference with the zipper, very compact. Neither one of them are going to be lay open. Okay, so let's lay this one open. This is right in the middle. And right in the middle in Isaiah, it seems to kind of stay open. But anywhere else, and you're going to struggle. Now, that being said, I have quite a handful of compact Bibles. Let's take a look at the Maclaren Series. I have quite a handful of compact Bibles, and none of them just out of the box really stay open, with the exception of my pit minion, which again, I'll just show you at the end, just for comparison's sake. But they're going to flop closed, so if you're expecting a real super floppy, it's not going to work, just because of the size of the Bible. But they're both constructed very well, Smith sewn. You got some gilding, art gilding on the edges here of the Maclaren. And you do have some gold art gilding on the edges of the zipper. We're just going to call this the zipper because that's easier for me to say over and over and over 100 times. So let's take a look and open up and see really what you get inside of here. Now, I've pre-selected a text for us today. This is going to be difficult for me to do because they're not floppy. So we're just going to open up to 1 Chronicles here. 1 Chronicles 28. I'm going to get rid of the ribbon so we can kind of take a look at these side by side. So once again, they're both dual column paragraph format Bibles. Now, right away, I would think, let me shift it over just a teeny bit. Right away, you can see that the zipper, the chapter numbers are emboldened, okay? That would be versus the Maclaren series that has blue. So, you know I like my blue. You know I like blue text and blue like outlines and highlights and stuff like that. So all the chapter headings and the chapter numbers in the Maclaren series are going to be blue. They're black in the zipper, but they're a little bit bolder, in my opinion. Now, both of these are a 7-point font. Let's lift them up as well as I can, and we'll take a look here. Since they're not on the same page, I can't compare. Maybe I can. Okay, so there's 28, and there's 28 on the right there. Okay, so you can kind of see this is the best I can do with two tiny little Bibles that I got to hold open. You can kind of see them. Now, what you might not be able to tell, and this is my own opinion, what you might not be able to tell between the two of them is while they're both listed as 7-point font, I personally think that the zipper is bigger. Okay, the font on the zipper looks just a teeny bit bigger, and we'll just put two side by side here as close as I can get them. It looks just a teeny bit bigger to me than the one on the right, which is the Maclaren series. So that might be an issue for you all. Now that, again, now it's just a teeny bit, and I look at a lot of Bible fonts, so maybe that's not as noticeable to everybody else, and it's certainly probably as hard to tell on camera, right? But I do think that the one on the left here has a little bit bigger of a font, and the words are a little bit more spaced out. There's less words, see here, whereas there might be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, like 6 or 7 words here. I feel like there's 7 or 8 words here, and that makes for a little bit more spaced out words, and it makes it just slightly easier to read. But in both, you get the reference suite along the bottom, okay? And this is a red letter text. And I forget, so we're going to look right now whether or not this is a red letter or blue letter text. So here we have Matthew. You guys know that I'm colorblind, so I'm going to struggle. I do not think it is. I believe this is black letter. Let's go to Matthew 5. Yeah, so Matthew 5 and 6. So, so the Maclaren Series Compact is black letter. Now, the Maclaren Series does have a blue letter text, I believe. I believe that they do have a blue letter text Bible. This is not it. So, zipper is red letter. Non-zipper, the Maclaren Series, is black letter. Okay? And then you have just your handful of features. On these compact Bibles, you don't have much. In the very back, which this is super nice, of the Maclaren Series, you do get a couple of pages to just write your own information on. And you don't get that with the zipper, but you do get a couple of maps. And with the zipper, you do get a small concordance. Okay, so small concordance here. There is no concordance here. I don't believe. Yeah, just ends. Revelation. So, let's just put this back in the Bible all nice and neat here. So there's your quick comparison between two compact Bibles. Now, I told you I'd drop in the Pit Minion just for comparison sake. So the Pit Minion, amongst, let's say, Bible people that watch Bible reviews, the epitome of compact seems to be the Pit Minion. I've had this Pit Minion, let's take a look, for a long time. Since 2017, I've done a couple of reviews on this, and it really is a great Bible. It's expensive, so the Pit Minion's going to come in at $100, $120, and this is goat skin. But what you get is a 6-point font. The font is pretty small, so you just got to know that. But it is pretty floppy, you see here, right? And you don't get a whole lot of extras. But just for size sake, they're about the same size in reality. The Pit Minion's just slightly bigger than the both of them. But I carried this for 2 or 3 years in reality. So I just wanted to stick that next to those so you see what's out there. And I feel like everybody kind of has Pit Minion in their head as far as comparison for compact Bibles. Like I mentioned up front, I really like compact Bibles. And so I'm glad that a couple of you asked me to compare these because A, that's fun to do. B, you want to know what the differences are, and there clearly are differences. So to go over them, I believe that the zipper, let's put the cover on there. I wonder if I can get kind of both of it in there. Probably not because I have a limited space to work with here. I believe that the zipper, the NKJV Compact Reference zipper has a little bit bigger of a font. They're both listed at 7, but to me, the 7 looks bigger. This is red letter text. This is not. This has emboldened chapter numbers. This has blue chapter numbers and chapter headings. This one has a dictionary concordance. This one has just a few pages of room to write your own personal notes in the back. The Maclaren is going to be a little bit thicker, okay? Kind of a little bit more stout, but that's like a half an inch or an inch, so really not much. Both of them are excellent Bibles. Both of them retail. Probably can't see it there. We'll hold it up and see if we can zoom in on the. It's not. Oh, this one's focusing. So both of them retail for $49.99. There's the ISBNs for you. You can always find them on sale. I say that like Amazon has sales, Christian Book has sales, so you can find them for less than that. But both of these come in at right at $50. And to be honest with you, that is a fantastic price for what you're getting. That's in my opinion, that's a great price. Because these really are two great Bibles. What I do know is that you can get the Maclaren Series in different covers. So this is leather soft that you're looking at here with the raised ridges. You can get this Maclaren Series in genuine leather. So that might be an option you want to look into. And then you're going to pay just a little bit more. So there's my quick comparison between the two compact editions of the Bible. We have the NKJV Compact Reference with zipper that you all know I love, and the NKJV Compact Brown Leather Soft. Keep that in mind for pricing purposes. Maclaren Series. I like the Maclaren Series. Again, like I said, one of the other Bibles the Maclaren Series came out with has blue letter text instead of red letter text, which I really appreciate. So Thomas Nelson is really going out of their way and making some great products these days for you all to learn about and figure out what you like. I know a bunch of you out there love red letter text and can't read anything else. I know a lot of you don't like red letter text and won't have a Bible that, you know, so those are good things to know if you want a compact Bible. Maybe you're a backpacker and you want to stick your Bible in your backpack, or, you know, you work long shifts. I used to work on an ambulance. So, 14, 18 hours, you might want to have a Bible with you, and having a zipper is something, it's a fantastic little option that you might want to look into. So that's why we compared those today. I forget the names of those of you who asked me to do this comparison, but I hope that helped. I hope at least you enjoyed it. I told you, if you were paying attention, that we're going to give one away. I'm going to give this one away right here. NKJV Compact Maclaren Series Brown Leather Soft. We try to keep our giveaways easy here. First of all, you had to watch the whole video. Since I didn't title this as a giveaway, if you watch the whole video, lucky you. But all you need to do is be a subscriber. Okay? First and foremost, be a subscriber. Number 2, leave me a comment. Leave a comment down in the comments that you watched the video Let me know which one you liked more. If we get enough comments, we'll see how we do. If we get enough comments, maybe I'll see if I can get one of these to give away also. But for now, we're giving away this. Leave me a comment. Let me know what you liked, what you didn't like about these Bibles, whatever. Those are the only 2 requirements. I would ask you a favor, and this one is just a favor. It's not required to be entered into the drawing, but share this channel with somebody. Share the channel with one person. Take the link, send it to them via PM, or post it on your own particular social media. That really helps us. It helps put the channel out there, let people know that it's here. It might help them. It might help encourage them and equip them to be the Christians they claim to be, like we're doing here. Thank you guys for staying tuned. I hope I've earned the privilege of your time. We have lots of good stuff coming out. I've rearranged my office. Some of you that pay attention to these videos can see the difference. And I have, if you didn't see the very last unboxing that I did, which is the video before this one, I have a bunch of Bibles to be given away over the next few months. You never know when they're going to happen, so make sure you're subscribed and watching the videos and sharing them. We're going to give some of those Bibles away. We're going to review the ones that we haven't reviewed before. We also have some teaching videos coming out, so some great content. We're getting back into the school year here, and I'm excited to be with you guys, and I'm excited to be putting this stuff out and showing you what you got. So, once again, be the Christians you claim to be.